Good morning, kids. Guess what? July 3rd, day before our 250th birthday for the United States. Woo! So I'm up here working on the cabin. I have been feverishly working on the cabin. I have got a bunch of stumps that I burnt because we're going to start putting them here and there because we're going to start in on, voila, the porch. We're going to put a porch on it. And then, after I get the porch done, I'll work a little bit more on the cabin. Then I'll put the deck on the back. But the porch is going to be 4 foot out. So, out to about right in here. Just big enough, you know, whatever. It'll give me 2 foot from there, about over to here, maybe a little bit more. 2.5 feet. Maybe even almost 3 foot. So I can walk around when I'm going to put the deck on. I've been refiguring this deck and refiguring this deck and refiguring the deck and woohoo. So anyways, I also brought up a bag of deer corn. I'm not going to put it out today, but I have a whole ass load of deer up here. I mean a ton. So we're going to take a little walk right down over to here. And we're going to show you what's what. So get on my little deer trail here, because this is a deer trail if you can't see. The trail goes all the way around. Right up here is the apples. I don't know if the bear been up here again lately. But yeah, there's a bunch of apples gone. About half of them are gone. But anyways, if you look, it's where the deer's been stepping. So I'm going to step where the deer's been stepping. Well, they haven't hit this too hard lately. So I thought I was going to have to put up another bag of cone. But this is about 20 pounds of corn. If you look, they've been munching it. There's corn all the way strewn around here, all the way around this trunk. Right here, where it's all disturbed and everything, there's all kinds of deer prints. Oh, look. I know what that is. That is a raccoon print. We got raccoons up here. But deer prints all over in here. This, right here, is where I put the deer cane. So they're sitting over here and they're licking everything. Because it's got all the stuff. Basically what it is it's a salt block or a mineral block that you put in the ground. You just mix it up into a bucket and just pour it on the ground. They'll sit here for months pawing at this. They'll make this a hole. But yeah, that's nice to see. That little print right there. That's a raccoon. That's deer. And if you look, see all the corn that's around here? They've been standing around here eating another deer, another deer, another deer, another deer. Whole bunch of deers. So, the raccoonie's been up in here. That means he's been eating the corn too. That means I can get me a raccoon or two this year. And let's see. This is looking down towards the bottom. Right over here is the creek. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to walk past here and show y'all the creek. I'm going to walk past here just a little bit. And go through all the spider webs and whatnot. See if we can find a sneaky snake out here. I'm beat up. I cut down about 8 trees just a little bit ago, and boy, I walked right into that one. Holy crap. Spider web. There's another one there. But anyways, let me show you down here. I walked face first into that one. Let me show you down here. Okay, this is down the bottom of the hill. There's a creek that goes up there. And down here, there's a roadbed that goes up. And it goes across. And I have my tent. Last year, my first big tent I had over there. I was going to put the cabin over there. And that roadbed goes right down here to the creek. And then this roadbed goes all the way up to the top. So we was thinking, figuring, and whatnot. And I thought, well, when it snows, it'll be too hard to get the four-wheeler out of there up the hill. So I just made that little hill. That's all I want. If I have to, if it snows and really slick, then I can put my happy ass, I can park on top, whatever. But anyway, I cut my first set of trees for the cabin right up through here. And as you can see, I left a lot of cover. I can cut some over here and drag them out, but that would be a pain. So I'm not going to cut anything over here. We're going to leave this all alone. Over here somewhere, I thought I saw some shed, but we're going to leave it alone. So anyways, this be what the deer doing over here. They're beating up the deer can right there. Can't believe I just walked face first right in that damn spider web. Oh, it happens. I'm tired. I feel like my clothes are so soaked, I think I went swimming. Oh, look, deer cane. Oh, there's another little track right there. Those are them raccoons. So we got raccoons up here. And if you look, there's deer prints coming all the way down. They're just coming down here and beating us up. I don't need to put any corn out just yet, but I've got 50 pounds sitting right here at the cabin. I got another 50 pounds down at the house. So, depending on what goes on tomorrow, I could bring up that other bag and then just let them sit up here. It don't matter. Trying to walk this trail kind of sucks because everything's loose and whatnot. All right, so we're basically back down. Walk up here just a minute. Come up here, and then I can walk down this little trail right here. Right here's all the apples. There's a bunch of apples gone. I know they're rotting, but as you can see, some of them been ate on. Maybe the deer, maybe the bear. But I had a whole pack of brand new apples I put out here, and most of them are gone. I see 1, 2, maybe 3 of them that are left. Rest of them get ate up. So I think we got a bear. Oh yeah, we got a bear. Big old bear print right there. And there's one right there and one right there. Big, big bear. That's some good old bear prints. In fact, I'm right here. Oh yeah, it's a big old bear print. And still up this hill right here where I pulled down all them logs for the cabin, I still have a bunch of this stuff. Damn it, I'm walking right through spider webs. But anyways, I got a bunch of these logs that I knocked down, and I've got all this brush up here I got to bring down. I've got logs over there I need to bring down, and yeah, so we got a ton of work still up here. But right now I'm getting on that porch, kind of trying to get the porch set up done. That way I ain't got to bother with the porch after I get the cabin built. And as you can see, that's what it looks like, fellers and fellies. So, yeah. We are doing good. And there's reasons why I cut the logs underneath, and you'll see the reason why, or the reasons why. See how they're cut way up, and this side's not cut up so much. You'll see. Goddamn, my brain. Insane in the brain. So anyways, yeah, just walking up here. Got all our rocks and stuff. Starting to throw rocks down too. And all the wood I cut off, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. So we are doing good. I am beat up and tired. I'm thinking about going home, get me something to eat, and go jump in the pool. It's only 93 right now, and it's going to be 98. They said that the heat index is going to be 106 today. That's mighty warm. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack up all my stuff and get out of here. I pulled down enough logs. There's 3 of them down here. This one here is going to be my side ones, because that's like 10, 12 feet. This one here and this one here is going to go across the front and out here where the four-wheeler's at. And then I'll just put boards down, and I'm going to slope it a little bit, just a little bit. And we'll bring the boards up as close to here as I can. And what I'll do is I'll probably cut this, cut it down just to the top of these boards. There will be a little step up, whatever. I may just cut that out of there and just put an actual board in there. So we'll see what we can get done. And I have been, this morning I started breaking up the rest of those rounds I got. One of them that was over there, I brought up. The one that was down there, I brought up. The one that was sitting over here, I brought up. And I've got like 1 round left to go. Been breaking it up. And I got a couple more over here. But I have been heavy duty into row number 5. So, and the fire pit used to be here. I moved it over here so I can do my log burning and whatnot. And this is just junk wood I don't want to deal with. We're just going to burn that up as is. So, yeah. We are doing good. Still need to go and get a lot more chinking. I won't chink anything out front, but except for the walls. But the boards that I'm going to put out front, those won't be chinked. The ones inside here will be chinked, and I still got to get after that. That's okay. So, I just got finished hauling them logs up. Had a bottle of water. I'm working on my second. And as you can see, that thing is completely soaked. Oh, I got spider webs all over me. I hate spiders. But it's part of being in the woods. So, this morning, I was just getting started and had to grab up the rifle. Had a whole bunch of coyotes over there looking at me going, dinner. And so I racked off around, and boy, they skedaddled like crazy. There's about 10 or 20 of them. They were all packed in there, and they thought, oh, ain't a deer, but we can take it down. And I'm like, nope, you're not going to take me down. And that's why I bring the rifle. Between the coyotes and the bear, and there are bobcats up in here, and there is, because I've seen it, one mountain lion. It has stalked me twice. And when that happens, I kind of skedaddle out of here. I let him do whatever he's going to do. I won't shoot him because there's not many up here. Not many around. So I'm going to let him take his deer down and his whatever. Bear, I'm not going to mess around with until hunting season. Bobcats, I can't mess around till hunting season. And the deer, hunting season. Oh, you guys noticed, got a little red spot right there. The other day I was up here messing around, and I grabbed up a log, one of the part of those rounds, and a wasp come up and went, pow! I think it was a hornet, maybe, but it just went, pow! And I was like, oh man! I think I got still part of the stinger in my face, but we'll pull that out. So anyways, this be me, sweaty and tired. You be you, you be cool, and I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July. Mine's going to be a little bit subdued. I'm going to stay home. I got a bunch of pop bottle rockets, but that's about all I got is pop bottle rockets. I haven't purchased any this year. This is all stuff from last year. So, anyways, this be me. You be you. Everybody be kind to each other. Celebrate America's 250th birthday, please. Because we live in the greatest nation in the world. And if you don't believe that, look at all the immigrants that come here and then don't want to leave. And all the little socialist, communist people here say, oh, I hate the United States, I hate the United States, and you want to buy them a plane ticket somewhere. Oh, no, I ain't leaving. I hate capitalism, but I ain't leaving. Reason being, we're the greatest country in the world. So, with that being said, see ya!